Today, we welcome Robin Cyrus from BDO, one of AWS's strategic consulting partners, to the 10-minute POV. Welcome, Robin. How are you?
Hello, Chip. Doing excellent. Glad to be here.
Wonderful. We're super happy to have you and learn more about you specifically and what's happening at BDO. But before we get into that, I got to ask you about that branding on the wall back there, the BDO branding. What's going
All
on with
right.
that?
Yeah, that's not my masterpiece up there, Chip. That's my daughter. She came to work on a Bring Your Daughter day, and she was tasked to do this painting, and she did. And afterwards she gave it to me and said, "Dad, this is all yours," and I stuck it on the wall.
It's beautiful. It's a wonderful addition, man.
Thank you.
So do us a favor and tell us a little bit about yourself and your role at BDO, if you would.
Absolutely. So I've been with BDO for the last 5 years, a managing director out of our New York, Long Island office. I've worked for numerous companies prior to BDO in the industries like financial services. I worked with JP Morgan Chase, Citibank, Wells Fargo, telecom. I worked for British Telecom, Northern Telecom. And also, I got several years of experience working with consulting companies like Pricewaterhouse, Coopers, Kurt Salmon, now Essentia.
Hmm. Thank you. One thing that's very unique about BDO is that BDO is a customer as well as a partner to AWS. So it's in a unique position where we have the opportunity to work directly with you as a partner. And then we have a separate team that works with your business from an account management perspective. So it provides, I think, a well-rounded understanding of what it is that you're bringing to market as a strategic set of offerings, particularly around a new strategy, a new initiative that you've developed at BDO, and that's BDO Digital. Could you dive in a little bit on that and give us a deeper understanding as far as what that is for the organization and what is that going to ultimately enable your clients to achieve?
Yeah, absolutely. So we formed BDO Digital early January this year. It is actually part of the BDO US. The digital entity was formed really so we can have a focused set of group of people that are going to be driving our technology consulting for our clients. And in 2017, um, the BDO decided that we wanted to team up with AWS, as you indicated. We actually started from the ground up, Chip. We had two consultants that was assigned to me. And right now we have over 10 engineers certified on AWS. We have 4 architects. We are a select partner and working towards our advanced partnerships. And we have over 8 clients serving through our AWS partnerships.
Wonderful. Now, one of the things that's obviously very unique about BDO is that you have a lot of additional practices outside of your digital practice, meaning you have tax, you have business consulting and management, strategic management capabilities. And that really provides a unique opportunity, I think, for everybody to understand how you're influencing your clients at the very top of the organization to look towards cloud transformation technologies as really, in most cases, the best course of action as they transform their business to the future. Can you just shed a little insight for us in terms of that relationship between BDO Digital and the other practices in the organization?
Yeah, sure. And you're absolutely right. We have these towers that you indicated. We got tax, we got advisory, audit, and we all work closely hand in hand. We actually get a lot of referrals from our tax and audit coming to us and say, hey, I've got this client, we've been doing work for the last 20 years. Now they are thinking about going to the cloud. And the way that we approach it is really through our digital transformation strategy, which is all around what we call the digital 3+1. And it has four components to it. It's got the digital business, which we help our customers to drive the business strategy. It's got the processes that we help our customers to really identify the processes that they need to potentially modify. Then we got the backbone component. We really understanding your complex IT components that you have. And the most important one, and it's last, it's the adoption, right? Once you put all this together, then we have the adoption, and we help our customers to drive that through the adoption process. And we call this 3+1.
Excellent. That's extremely intriguing. And what I'm interested in is understanding from your perspective. You'd mentioned 2017 was really when you started to foment the strategy around BDO Digital and put it into motion. And started off as a small team, and it's now grown into a substantially larger team with a tremendous amount of influence, not only within the business, but obviously the kind of influence you can have on your customers and enabling them to make better decisions, business decisions in their own best interest. Can you give us a little insight in terms of how specifically has that period of time over the past 3.5, 4 years, what does that look like to you? You've had a seat right at the front of this transformation internally at BDO. Can you share with us a little insight in terms of what's changed for you and the organization specifically as you've gone through this journey?
Yeah. So one thing that we try to focus with our clients, Chip, and throughout the journey that we've refined is our overall cloud strategy. We see a lot of our customers wanting to jump in and pick a CSP and run with it and start to migrate their applications to the cloud. We've actually stepped back and we said, you really should develop a cloud strategy. And the cloud strategy that we have, we look at the business values in your firm, technical readiness, strategic impact, drivers for change, and the vision for change. And this 5-step strategy would really help to outline your cloud baseline, the delivery model, the cloud council that we call the center of excellence. That's really important. Adoption, training, communication plan, potential risk, the desired outcomes, your security model, governance, standard, pricing. There's so much that goes into wanting to go to the cloud. You can't just start to migrate. You've got to really define all these. And that's what we do within our cloud strategy.
Well, you just don't do it. You do it exceptionally well. So I want to thank you so much for investing the time to walk us through BDO's digital transformation offerings. And this has been extremely fascinating and interesting. So we really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll be willing to come back and give us an encore presentation.
Absolutely. It has been a pleasure to be here, Chip.
Great. Thank you, Robin. Take care.
Thank you.